Okay, welcome viewers here across Australia to the Division 1 game here at Pertaringa Oval today. Round 17, the penultimate round with only 2 to go. And this game will shape the finals, as we've got Tea Tree Gully sitting in 5th position on 14 points and Brighton sitting on 7th position on 12 points. Only one game separating them both. And this will shape the finals accordingly, because Tea Tree Gully next week are playing Prince Alfred College at home, who are top, and Brighton, of course, have got all nations who are bottom. So this is the game today that'll tell which team's going to finish in 5th position to shape the finals today. I'm out here at Pertaringa Oval with Rohit Warudi, who's our cameraman. Tim Pillion is your commentator. I'm on my own today because some of the other commentators are doing the schools, the high schools and the games elsewhere around. In the B grade, the previous game, we had Tea Tree Gully, 7 goals, 11-53, run-out winners over Brighton, 3 goals, 7-25, 28-point winners there. Brighton in 7th position, Tea Tree Gully in 8th position, but they will now jump from 1 position on the ladder due to percentages. Quick rundown on the teams today, what I know of. I've watched Brighton a couple of times this year. From last week to this week, there are 7 changes. They have strengthened their side remarkably after a thumping loss last week of 78 points to PAC, but the changes are telling, where they get back Nigel Osborne, Aaron Warner, Ty Murphy in the ruck, Tim Dixon. But they do lose, of course, Ruckman, Draper and Jarman Segal was playing for the Crows. Tea Tree Gully, fantastic win last week. They'll be very high in confidence after beating Sacred Heart Old Collegians at home on this very ground last week by 23 points, which you think would lock them away the finals, but it didn't with the other results. It still means they have to win today to lock that away. But if they do, they're finals bound. Goal kickers, obviously, to watch for today. Tea Tree Gully got Peter Persinas on 27 goals, Luke Brown 21. And for Brighton, you've got Thomas Wellesby, 26, and Jared Miller on 23. They'll be the forwards to go to. Better players to look out for. The Gullies have got Alex McKay, William Cansdale and Blake Penny. And, of course, Brighton, Nigel Osborne, Dane McGarry and Otis Carthy, just to name a few. The weather here, it's 15 degrees. It's overcast. I'm looking around. There is a little bit of shower to the right. It's a slight breeze across the ground. The oval around the entire perimeter is in good nick, but it's a complete bog in the middle, which is the old cricket wickets, as it always is this time of year. Let's have a look. Pretty sure Brighton won the toss and kicking to the right of our screen as the umpires are waiting. Now, umpires today are Rob Kane and Mark Hill, 2 very experienced umpires, and that's what we're going to need today with regards to this very, very important clash with 2 teams going at it. Thoroughly looking forward to the start of this game to see how we go. Brought to you today by Filming Footy Sports Interactive. I'll go through some of those in a moment as the umpire holds the ball in the air and is about to throw it up. The jump. Ball goes down. Held up straight away. Umpire says, give it to me again. Tap down, round back. Blake Penny, the ruckman, taps it down. Out wide. Here we go. Left foot, Nigel Osborne kicks forward. Out in front of Thomas Wellesby. Keeps the ball in front of him. Beautiful correct. Turns, wheels around, kicks long back towards the goal square. Plays a run under the ball. It's got over the back. Held. Loose ball. Picks it up. Hands. Still got it. Still keeping it in. Gullies will be looking here to get that over the line. They're not. They're still keeping it in as players are putting their head over the ball to pick this up. It is umpire letting it go. He's letting it go. He's letting it go. And what's he done? He's just turned around and paid holding the ball. Something there. Player must have had the ball, was being tackled and just held onto it and didn't make any effort to get rid of it.
That's exactly what we said.
So we've got a set shot. 5-10 metres out. Straight in front of goal for Brighton. Looks like Jared Miller going back with the ball. You'd think from this close out, but always being the first kick of the game. Walks in very carefully. Keeps it low. Drops it and kicks it straight through the middle. First goal to the Bombers. Jared Miller on the board. Boys are very excited. They're up and about the Brighton team today. They know how important this game is. Jared Miller. All right, players at the moment looking around. Man on man. Nothing happening untoward here. Otis Carthy coming off the half back at the moment. Usually finds he goes in off the ball for a little while. Nigel Osborne in the middle. Got Ricky O'Loughlin in the middle. I reckon the other one is Harrison Boyle. And of course we've got Alex McKay. And thrown up again. Here we go. Big jump. Jumps early. Puts the knee in. Comes down. Alex McKay. Tackled. Thrown to the ground. Crowd react. Umpire says no. Don't do it again though. There's your warning. Big tump over the side. Straight in the mud pot. Hands. Quick hands out. Lovely little kick sideways. Taken by Cody Tate. Plays on quickly. Kicks long to the forward line. Spoil over the back. Here we go, it's a disputed ball again. Tries to run off with it. Gets caught. Umpire says, nope, give it to me. Strong tackling both sides at this stage. A lot of players around the ball. And all the defenders and all the forwards, Brighton come forward to lock it in. Yep, grabbed the ball. Unfortunately dropped the pill. Got caught holding the ball there. Very good tackle, pinned the arms. Chad Schoenmakers. 25 metres out, straight in front. Answering goal here, opportunity for the Gullies straight away. As we've had 2 centre breaks, which have ended up in what should be 2 scoring opportunities, so it's going to be very important in the centre today. Chad Schoenmakers lines up, very deliberate. Beautiful loping left foot, pushes it left, makes the distance no problem. Umpire scurries across. First point of the game. All right, all the players up in the forward half for Tea Tree Gully at this stage.
Coach! Good boy! He's 1-on-1! Save your legs, brother!
All right, wiping the ball to play here from Brighton, getting the mud off the ball. Looks quickly, left foot, that looks like Jack Plenty, kicks forward. There's Jared Miller taking a mark on the half-back line. Goes short again. Oh, he lets it go. Got called out then. Well taken, Tyler Martin. Switches the ball right across to the other side. Excellent effort there. Oh, he dropped the mark, Peter. Persinas had it, sped it before he kicked it, but he managed to pick it up. Goes to the left foot, deep into the goal square. Really well done by the Brighton player to back into the ball and get the ball. Umpire paid the free kick and he said, nope, pay advantage. Picked up by Tyler Martin. Kicks it long and high. Should be spoiled over. And yes, rush through for another point. All right. Bit of pressure there. A couple of hurried kicks, but the ball definitely carrying a fair distance, both ends at this stage. Breeze is going a little bit across the field from the clubhouse side right across to the outer wing. Jack Plenty with the ball, fullback. Decides this time I'm going out the other side with his left foot. Beautiful left foot. Kicks long and hard. Finds Thomas Wellesby. Great kick. Forwards are coming up really well here, presenting to get that transition going. Wellesby rolls, kicks long. Lovely kick down the line. Ruckman one down, one out the back. Osborne, quick hands again. He's got Tarek Illingworth, takes a bounce. He tries to settle, kicks long, has a direct shot at goal. No worry about the distance, but to the near post. Very quick transition from Brighton there from end to end. Played on quickly. Good mark running with the ball. Cody Tate. Half-back flank looking. Goes short. Finds Alex McKay. Looks straight down the line. You can see a wall of yellow Guernsey, so he's going to have to go inwards. It's off the inside of his boot and he hits that wall. Dane McGarry gets the ball. Spills it over to Otis Carthy. Blake Higgins runs past, lowers the eyes, kicks low. Jared Miller rolls, doesn't wait, kicks it straight across the other side to the far pocket. Tarek Illingworth there, no. It's picked up by Ryan Heffernan. Kicks the ball wide, well tackled and well chased there by the defenders, by the forwards, should I say. Caused a mistake. Get the kick back in again, half-forward flank on the other side. Good pressure, good open play, even though all the players now down the other end of the field again, bottling it up. Looks left foot. Long, big ruckman at the back, just spills through his hand. Picked up, Hebbles out the back. Smothered kick, shot on goal. Wellesby, Hebbles out. Harrison Boyle on the left foot. Looks, spoils, no. The umpire taps his chest. A couple of players are screaming and celebrating there, but the umpire said, nope, just wrong side of the post, gentlemen. We'll call that a point. Peppering away here. Brownie got the ball. Luke Brown runs. Fakes to go out wide, but kicks straight down the middle of the ground to the ruckman in Blake Penny. Spoilt. Ball in dispute on the ground. Picked up beautifully Jake Robertson. Handballs across to Alex McKay on that left foot to the centre of the ground. Brodie Latham gets held up, goes back, looks sideways. Beautiful kick. There's a man out here on the side. Cody Tape all by himself. One step, deliberate kick straight in. Great spoil, Ty Murphy. Knocks the ball out. Out of bounds it is. Umpire says chuck it in. Again, we've moved the ball very quickly from one end of the field to the other. So, good field kicking and passing at this stage. Boundary umpire in front of the light post in the forward pocket for Tea-Tree Gully on the left-hand side in front of the clubhouse. Ruckman over the back for Gullies. He looks. It is Chad Schoenmakers on the left foot. Turns, screwing around. It was bending. It's clipped the post. It's through for a point. Gullies, 3 points. Brighton, 1 goal, 2. So far, very entertaining game. Jack Plenty again. Goes short this time to Otis Carthy in the back pocket. He looks, goes back. Jack Plenty, is he going to switch? Nope, goes back. Decides to look. Got a couple of leads coming in different directions. Goes long. Kicks long to the ruckman. Oh no. Over the back, Blake Penny, the big fella, puts the Dukes up. Kicks across, goes that side. And great mark in defence for Brighton. Finlay Bennett looks wide, goes to the outer wing. Wellesby presents again beautifully. Gets the ball, lets it bounce, slips, got control, looks inward. Nigel Osborne, good mark. Waits, handles. Osborne looks, rather than go down the line, he goes backwards and sideways. The switch is on. Let's go, keep short. He waits, looks back again, short. Dane McGarry. Back to Otis Carthy, looks, short again. Jake Tarker got the ball in the wing, handball, Carthy runs past again. Now the longer kick, direct to the lead, gets underneath at Miller Spoil. Well robed at the front, left foot, kick, 1-on-1, it's over the back, Spoilt through and tapped through for another behind. Very good transition work there by Brighton. Kept control of the ball, wasn't a long kick to dispute. They looked, they waited, they went around and finally went forward. We've got 3 points to 1 goal, 3, I reckon. Let's have a look. Josh Spence kicks the ball in for the Gullies. Over the back there, Blake Penny already taking a couple of marks. Kicks, looks sideways and into the ground. Luke Brown. Brady looks, stops, goes the other way. He's about to get caught from player coming from behind, but kicks it high. In dispute, great spoil. Hands Tarker, tap on, Nigel, scoops in and picks it up. Brodie Latham gets it smothered, looks, kicks long down the line. Here we go, big fly, great mark from behind. I reckon Dane McGarry thought he had that until the hands come over the back and just plucked it. Good clean grab. And he runs back quickly. He's about 45, nearly 50 out. He's looking, he's pointing, he's sitting there going, we're going to have a shot here. Although he's got players running around the back of him looking for the handball. He's going, nope, I'm going to kick this myself. Left foot, smashes it with the left. Long kick, just to the near post. Another point. Got a very nice play again. This game is going backwards from end to end at the moment. It shows that scoring at either end is possible. Not really an advantage at this stage. Kicks, plenty, kicks long, underneath the ball, gets in front position, great mark, very well done Tim Dixon there. Hands straight away, plays on to Aaron Warner, uses his pace, gets away, handballs over to Tom Dermody. Tom just a little handball across in dispute, well done Tyler Martin, kicks the ball wide, but Finlay Bennett waiting behind, goes onto his left, kicks long to the pocket, Tarker just wraps up, beautiful kick. Finds him on the chest. Front of the light post. He runs around quickly. Oh, well done. Smothered by the Tea-Tree Gully player there in Tyler Martin. And then gets dumped to the ground. The umpire says held on to him too long there. Unlucky Taka run around there and opened up the angle. Thought it was a good kick, but got smothered. Ball on the half-back flank. Gully's handballs. Looking. Kicks long. Touched. Hands. Ball down. Going to be taken out of bounds, and it's out of bounds on the outer wing as we look at the scoreboard, the Sportal scoreboard, with the visitors being Brighton, 1 goal 3, 9 points, leading the Gullies at the moment, 4 points. We've had 8 scoring shots. It's only early in the first quarter. This game is going well. Ruckman go at it. Blake Petty tries to knock it over the back. It gets kicked quickly out the back. Waiting behind, quick hands, looks, quick hands, evasive. Back, kick forward, and Fiatuous as lands in the hands. Let's have a look, goes back. On the left, 1 step, finds him in the middle. William Cansdell looks. Goes wide, umpire says play on. No. Behind the ball. Oh, he did the little knockout. Fell into his lap and unfortunately scrambled and went to ground. Players jump on him. The umpire says give it to me. In the forward pocket. T3 Gully, right hand side, right in front of our scoreboard. Thrown up, tapped down beautifully, Rove. Got his left foot to it, beautifully tackled by the Brighton player. Bit of aerial ping pong there, comes back again. Peter Pacinas. Ball in dispute, on the ground. Brighton player stands up, says I'll try and break this, but he can't. The tackles are too strong. A lot of players around the ball here. As always happens in the first quarter where you're trying to hold up. Aidan Friday in the ruck there for Gullies. Who's taking the ruck down there? Yeah. Jack Loy, it looks like. Heavy lifting, gets it out. Little handball throw sideways, beautiful kick around the corner. Blocked, tripped, accidental. Umpire lets it go. Then he turned around and says, nope, gave him one too high there. So Tom Dermody thought he got the free kick. Tom, yes, there was 2 parts there. It was a free kick, but then he raised the elbow and got hit. So it's been reversed and given to Alex McKay. He's got the ball. Looks short, drops, yep, little short lead. Luke Brown takes the mark. 45-50 out. Light rain, just starting to tumble. Very light. Shouldn't interfere or hinder the kicking. It's right on 50 here, Luke Brown. Not sure of the ball yet, whether it's heavy, muddy, slippery. See how this carries. Lines up deliberately, kicks well, beautiful, long, high boot. Looks, umpire gets underneath the goalpost and said it might have just drifted back at the last moment. That is a fantastic kick by Luke Brown. All of 50 metres to make it over there. And the Gullies get there first on the ground. Sportal scoreboard. Gullies, 1 goal 4. Brighton, 1 goal 3. We've got a fantastic game on our hands here.
Just in general play, get Finney to come.
It's ridiculous. TD gets ragdolled and turns it over. I don't know what the hell they're fucking thinking about.
Had a high penny on or something.
In the ruck for Brighton today, a young fella called Cooper Graham playing his first A-grade game up against the ever-experienced Blake Kenny, captain of T3 Gully. Big opportunity, young fella. Let's see EJ. No, he runs straight in, knee straight into the stomach. Can be winded there, goes down on the haunches. Kick forward by Gullies.
Tommy, you're going to have to go in. Just go ruck for me.
Ball in dispute. Ricky picks it up. Ricky Lachlan picks it up. Used his body nicely. Tim Dixon just shuffling the ball out there. Taps it. The umpire says we'll throw that in. Comes back. Throwing in the boundary.
That's a good hit. He's a big boy.
Umpire throwing the ball in. Forward pocket. A lot of players around the ball. They're all running forward. Didn't quite get it. Ricky Lachlan grabs it quickly. Snaps on the run. It's a fantastic kick, but it's gone straight across. Nope, gone for a point. Just on the other side. Beautifully read by Ricky O'Loughlin there for the ball to go straight across. 1 goal 4 apiece. Fantastic game with, as you can see, light rain falling here at Pertaringa Oval. Luke Brown in no hurry to get that ball. I think it's gone over the fence. There's a lady got out of her car to go and get it for us. Nope, player's gone to get it.
JP,
There he goes, throws it back in now.
You can even go further. And just make sure you're organised. Make sure you're organised.
Sitting close here to the Brighton Bombers coaching
Squeeze, Jackie. Squeeze
bench. You can hear the coach screaming out, organising. Very interesting that the players are coming off the interchange bench, walking straight past us. You get to hear what's going on. Brown plays on, kicks long, straight down the middle. That is a beautiful kick to find the centre of the ground. Fantastic effort. Jumps high. Brodie Latham got his hands to it, recovered, just about to play on, got firmly tackled by 2 Brighton players and dumped straight into the mud in the centre of the oval there. Wellesby in the ruck while Cooper comes off and has a bit of a break. Picks it up, Harrison Boyle, well tackled Ryan Spittle, and he says unfortunate, couldn't get rid of that. He's going to say holding on.
Oh no, grab Rick while he's here.
Dylan Wilson kicks forward, jumps well. Great mark there in the back line. Dane McGarry, but he handballs sideways and they turned it over, Brighton. Gully pick it up. Cody Tate runs around on the right foot. Doesn't quite make the distance, and Otis Carthy gets back in time to spoil and rush another behind. Quickly picks up the ball, plays on quickly, kicks to Blake Higgins in the back pocket. Higgins kicks long down the line. Osborne just bumps him out of the way, takes a strong mark. Very good body work there. Ryan Heffernan just knocked him over. He's looking, handball, Carthy runs past. Right in front of the box here. Looks, big jump, player at the back, player at the back. Tyler Martin kicks it straight up, not going to play. Umpire says no, not 12, not 15, play on. Well picked up.
Oh, come on.
Handball.
We got to get in. We got to get in. Come on.
4.
He had his hands on the ball. He's on the ball.
Brighton player really low and hard at the ball. Gully player goes over the top of him. Basically, took out his legs below him. Just hurt him a little bit there. Hopefully he's all right. Don't know whether he's got a corky, whether it's his knee there, been hit from the side. He's limping. He's going to go off and have a little bit of a rest. I reckon it's his knee. Umpires have said, nope. While he comes off, we're going to keep going. They've got the ball, players behind, they've stopped that, so he has to go down the line.
Punch!
Players trying to mark the ball there. Again, umpire's not close enough. Otis Carthy, now there's 25 metres there for the bench, screaming at the umpire, telling him it was a dive. Very, very unfortunate. 25-metre penalty paid against the Gully bench. Carthy kicks long, beautiful leg to the pocket, kicks Otis Carthy, thrown out, bodies everywhere. Picked up by Harrison Ball, left foot, beautiful kick, man in front. Gully at the back there. Tyler Martin takes the mark. Kicks right down the middle, what a beautiful kick. Hits Jake Robinson. He looks, he'll try and open up this game. Goes wide. Looks inward, little chip shot. Finds him, well done. Great hands there, Brodie Latham running past Ty Jaffa straight into the forward line. Well played, Ty Murphy in front. Gets the ball out of bounds. Great transition by Gully there to move the ball, opening up the ground from one end to the other very quickly. Ball out of bounds. Forward pocket.
Can you
Right in front of the scoreboard.
To a wing and go and play on Brown? He's playing mid, but he's dropping back and playing behind.
Boundary throws.
But he's also spitting forward, so just go.
Oh, good spoil. Punching it sideways.
After bounce, go straight to 2.
Hands out the back. Zach McKay gets around, kicks in front. Nope, spoil. Kick around the corner. Yes, I don't know whether he was looking for him, but it was fortuitous, but we're going to say it was a good kick. I reckon it's landed in the hands of Ryan Spittle here.
Kieran.
Turns around. Oh. 25 metres out, straight in front. Opportunity here to put Gullies on the board. Ryan Spittle it is. Looks. Drop punt. Punches. Umpire runs to the left. It's another point. Wasting some opportunities here. 1 goal's 5, 1 goal 4.
Kieran, we need cheers.
Jack Plenty gets the ball again, wipes it. So when he kicks it, hopefully to one of his teammates, it's going to make it easier for him to mark. He looks this way, runs, kicks long. We've got ourselves Tim Dixon looking. Harrison Boyle gets his hands on the ball, well roved, running past Blake Higgins. Goes backwards with the hands. Otis Carthy gets blocked. Peter Pacines kicks it back into the centre of the ground again. And Jack Lloyd takes the defending mark. Looks, handballs out the back. Plenty, stabs his left foot, finds him. Right in front of the scoreboard here. Brighton trying to work the ball out of their defence. Looking, trying not to go down the line, but has to now. Long, kicks it high. Players under the ball, gets pushed aside, but Zach McKay just takes the mark and runs play. Kicks long, and drifting in front. Peter Pacines at the back, gets his left foot onto it, dodged. Oh, goodness me, he was up against 3 players there. Gets the kick in, travels a little bit too close to him for another behind for Gullies. Goodness me, peppering the goals away here, but just not getting it on the board. Sportal scoreboard, 1 goal 7 T3 Gully, 1 goal 4 Brighton Bombers. Jack Plenty of the ball. Looks, comes wide again. Looks for Tarka's the one he looks for. Gets interrupted and blocked. Puts him off. Campbell out the back. Got rid of that quickly.
Get the numbers
Bang.
to it, come on!
Luke Brown. Kicks it high. Who's going to mark that? Coming across, Chris Broad with a big spoil. Hits it again. Gets the kick away, tackled as he kicks it, playing in front, leading out beautifully with the T3 Gully player. I'm going to say, Brodie Latham. Got good hands for a small player. Been in all the play. Right, this is the kick. 30 metres out, straight in front.
There's only 2 to go. This has been a bounce.
Loading up. Oh, low drop. Low drop, pushes it to the right, but it curves back. They give a yeah, they're all running in to say well done, and they get their second goal. Brodie Latham kicks that goal, a very much needed one and an important one. As Gullies 2-7, Brighton 1-4. Both teams got enough of the ball here. Both teams using the ball well. It's just a matter of finishing at the moment. Might be someone who kicks straight and kicks well. We'll get a little bit of a break here. Now, Cooper Graham, as I was saying before, first game, played C grade this year for Brighton, has played B grade for Brighton, and they've thrown him in the ruck. 2 games to go. Blooded a lot of kids this year, Brighton. Let's see how he goes up against the experienced Blake Penny here. Comes in this time, takes his distance and his run away from him, gets the ball down. Well read there by Nigel Osborne. Fantastic tackle by Ryan Spittle, holds him up. What's he going to do now? Young fella wants to jump. The big fella just puts a hand out and says, nope, stay there. I'm tapping it over the back. Osborne gets tackled. Oh, just because he turned his body, went to the side. If he went forwards, it would have been in the back. All right, they're going to have to work something out here. So he runs into him. Doesn't matter. Over the back. Quick kick out. Dangerous kick out to space. There's a race for the ball. Carter goes off the floor. No, gets there. Got the handball out, strong hands out, but good tackling. Mitch Napper comes in there, puts his head over the ball strong. Good hard stuff over the ball there. Good tackles. Umpire lets it go for a fair while and says, nope, I'll have it now, thanks. Harrison Ball picks up Otis Carthy, says, here you go, I'll look after you. Rucks again, Plenty over the back. Hands. Chad Schoenmakers on that left, getting around the corner, rode beautifully there by Tyson Breeden. Snaps too close, another behind. T3 Gully, 10 scoring shots. 10 scoring shots in the first quarter for a return of 2 goal 8. Brighton, 5 scoring shots for a return of 1 goal 4. Must be a slight advantage to the left-hand side of screen, the way I'm reading this with the ball carrying that distance. Right, Jack Plenty. Brighton, not long to go in the first quarter. Looks wide, kicks long. The ruckman set themselves. Good push out. Well done, young Cooper Graham. Great grab, young man. Gives the handball off. Well done. Blake Higgins running past. Does a dodge, does a whinge, and the umpire says you ran too far. Handballs it over to William Canstel. He looks, the players are running everywhere. He moves it quickly, kicks it low and hard. Spoil, rove perfectly by Ryan Spittle. Gets the handball over. Who is on the left foot, standing in the boundary. Kicks it straight through the middle. I reckon that was Peter Pacinos, it was. Placed himself in the pocket against there with his left foot, so he knew that if it came to him, he was on the right side for a left footer to curl it through. Really well worked out. Very unlucky by Blake Higgins, who got the ball played on. Just had to dodge around a player, and unfortunately without bouncing it, got called for running too far. You don't see that too often. Gullies have just taken a little break here. Brighton have got to keep their heads up, and they've got to get this done now. Centre bounce at the moment, Blake Penny showing his dominance in the centre here. What's he going to do this time? He jumped last time, he ran, took his space, he's going to jump again this time. No. Oh, well done, Cooper Graham. Got over the top. Off the ground, Ricky. Tap right in the middle of the mud, falling over everywhere. Slip, ball's filthy mud. Be hard to pick up. Young Toby Bedford. Tom Dermody picks it up. He's still over the ball. Well done. Great hands. Nigel Osborne out to Ricky O'Loughlin. Fends off, and the umpire says, because you fended, that's prior opportunity. Play, immediate play on. Cody Tape always sitting out wide as a wingman. Kicks, long. Umpire blown a whistle, I think. No. Gets tackled straight on. Heard the wrong whistle then. There must be something happening behind us on a different field. And the umpire and the siren goes. Scoreboard for the first quarter. We've got Tetra Gully, 3 goals, 8-26 to Brighton Bombers, 1 goal, 4-10. It's a 16-point lead, and they did have a little bit of dominance there. But we'll just take a break and come back to you for the second quarter. Okay, welcome back. Pertaringa Oval. Siren going with 1 minute mark for this game, with the beautiful challenge between Tea Gully and Brighton playing for that 5th position, that all-important final spot. Tea Gully can lock it up with a win today, and Brighton can keep their season alive with a win today. Brought to you today by, of course, Filming Footy, our broadcast partner, Sports Interactive, with the scoreboard, the Sportal scoreboard. And we're looking a little bit later on today for the player judged best on ground for the Dartfish beanie and the Archie's thongs. Although usually we would tell you who we find and who we announce that to, but because we're holding the votes quiet to the end of the season to keep the voting hidden for the round. Of course, we've got contenders for the Bianco Mark of the Week, wins a $100 voucher, and the ORTC Goal of the Week wins a $50 voucher. The Buddy Bet, gamble responsibly, and of course Coach of the Week, the Farmer's Leap, 2 bottles of random shot wines from the Padthaway Reason. And finally, for the Media Award Player of the Year, the Roll the Dice, 5% share in a horse valued at a minimum of $7,500. The horse is currently in training and all the players are aware of that and looking forward to it. About to find out, the rain has stopped, about to find out if there is any wind or any advantage kicking to the left of screen, which effectively is uphill. But the umpire says, I'll take you in the middle. Blake Penny dominating at the moment in the middle, handballs it over. Alex McKay gets a quick hand, but it hits the ground. Picked up Harrison Boyle. Going backwards. Dane McGarry just kicks it straight up. People are looking for it. Jake Tarker and Zach McKay, both of them tried to mark it on their chest. Fair ball. Left foot out the back. Luke Brown. Looks into the centre of the ground. Beautiful kick, just misses him. William Can still picks it up though, keeps it in front, keeps his feet and scissors it out wide in the wing here. Looks, kicks short, steps it up in front for him, yep. And Cody Tate just runs him beautifully. Immediately inboard, finds a loose player, plays on, again back out, but no, not this time. Well done, Blake Higgins, got his hand in there. And the players take it out of bounds. Interesting play there by Tea Gully. They've got the ball, they went out, they went in, they went back out again. So trying to open up because they know the Brighton defence have got back into the hole. Setting up well behind the ball here. Boundary umpire throwing in. Rucks. Taken. Jake Robinson fumbles, ball, hands, tackle. Umpires, nope, incorrect disposal. Bit of a hard call there. Harrison Boyle wondering, thought he handballed it. The umpire said, nope, incorrect disposal. Cody Tate gets the ball, turns 1 step. While people argue with the umpire, they move forward. And I reckon this is William Cansell. Got the ball. 25 metres out on a very acute angle, 45, 50 degree angle. First score, bit low. Still conditions. Lines up, comes out a little bit, little skip, runs back in the right, sits it up, it's going to float across the side, to the other side for a point. Gully's wasting some opportunities here, but 3 goals 9. Take plenty, let's see what we do here. Brighton. Interesting enough, you've got all the players up in the forward half of the field here for Gullies, except for Thomas Wellesby, who's standing at centre forward all by himself, with a player next to him, of course, but that's an interesting stretch. Plenty looks. Yep, we're coming out this side. It's low and hard. Over the top it goes. It's over the back. First player there will be.
Yes, boys, pressure.
Oh, right in front of us. Tyler Martin picks up the ball. Got strongly tackled, thrown to the ground. The umpire says that was a sling. I'm not sure it was a sling, but I think it was a bit of a heavy tackle. Tyler Martin kicks long. Back. All right, so 2 players in dispute there. Cody Tate gets the ball. Is he too far out? Players, every time he kicked it so far, he's gone short. So camera's right on the angle here. Looks 45 metres, gets a big run up. A lot of momentum. Kicks high, lifts his leg high. right beyond his limits, gets the distance but pushes it to the right-hand side. 3-10, Gullies. Peppering away, wasting a few opportunities. Brighton just need to calm the Jets right now. They've had a couple of decisions go against them, but it's just what happens. Goes short, finds Otis Carthy, looks back, plenty. Kicks it straight down the middle of the ground. A little bit of a push there, umpire standing right there. He's on the mark. Handball, sideways, Luke Brown. Goes short, good spoil. Comes back. Well done, Nigel. Handballs it back to Dane McGarry. Handballs back, short pass. Here we go. And that looks like Jake Tarker. Long way on the other side there. No, it's not Tarker. But anyhow, kicks it long. Down the way. Great, good, strong hands, not paid. William Cansdale, great handball out into the centre of the ground. That switch, they like it, but it's dangerous. He slips over, runs through Brady Latham. What a beautiful pick up and a good handball. And I reckon this is Cody Tape again out wide. Kicks across the middle of his body. Good spoil. Both players went for the ball there. Plenty stops, looks inward. Unfortunately, Brody Latham picks his pocket, lines up, straight for goal and puts it through. Very unfortunate there. Had a couple of players out wide, chose one in the middle, but his pocket was picked. And Gullies get some reward for the effort of them going forward numerous occasions. 4 goals, 10. Cody Tape sitting out wide on this wing, a lot of the ball. They seem to know if they're in trouble just to kick wide, he's going to be hanging out here, so we need to tidying up on him. All right, very important part of the game here. Brighton need to respond here. We've got Cooper Graham, first game in the ruck against Blake Penny. It's all going to start in the centre here. He runs in, takes his ground away, gets the hand. Here he goes again. Alex McKay off the ground, acrobatic in the mud, doesn't go to it. Finlay Bennett gets a hand, no, here he goes again. Brody Latham, good tackle. Otis Carthy puts him on the ground. Umpire says, nope, I'll throw it up. Joe taps it over the back and hands. Oh, lovely low. Oh, great spoil. Handballs out the back. Ryan Spittle says, no, I'm going to go alone. Had a couple of players running past by hands, but he took the kick himself. Makes the distance easily, but misses to the left-hand side. 4 goal 11. Jake Plenty, again, having a lot of the ball, having plenty of the ball. I know that's been said before. But at the moment, they're all kick-ins. Yep, he's gone short. Finds Dane McGarry. Goes sideways, out wide. Still got the ball in their back line. Gullies are setting up a bit of a wall here. They've got to work the ball. They're trying to move fast. Long down the line. Here's the next one. Gets a little bit of a shove under the ball. Both players go over it and it's marked out the back by the big fella, Blake Penny. Handballs inwards, finds Alex McKay. Handballs back, put to the ground. Otis Carthy in front. Takes the mark. Was spoiled, but he got a clear hand on that and took control of the ball. There you go, get his own ball. Umpire play calls time on. So, stop-start footy here for Brighton. Getting a few leads from the back lines, but he says, no, I'm going long and wide. There's the lead by Cooper, but no, Blake Penny takes the mark. Just sitting behind him and sweating on him at the moment. And unfortunately, he went to roll around. Ricky O'Loughlin was waiting there, stepped on him. Umpire says, nope, that's 25. Penny runs forward now, looks, sets it up right in the true centre half forward position. McGarry flies, tries to take the mark, picked up, Coop, lovely kick out wide. Tarek Ilworth bends down, keep going, hands thrown, Alex McKay looks, throws the handball out wide again, Luke Brown, gives the dummy, looks once, looks twice, comes inward and Otis McCarthy. And he goes out of bounds in the forward pocket.
No need for that.
Here we are in the forward pocket. Back we go. Tap down. Player gets it. Umpire says, give it to me. Temper's a bit flared out there at the moment. A couple of players not happy. Umpiring. Taps, taps, taps. Gets a foot to it. Anyone on the line? Runs it across. Runs it across, takes it out of bounds. There it goes.
Put a couple of mids to sleep. Start with Pete, just there.
Ball with Jack Plenty. Here we are in the back pocket. Goes in for another point, another behind. He's looking. There isn't a lot of movement. Needs someone to put their hand up. He just has to go short and wide. Finds Otis Carthy. Needs someone to come up from the forward line and present. He's looking. Not a lot of movement. He just goes back. Plenty again. Kicks over the head of Blake Higgins. Unfortunately, Mitch Napper comes in and takes the mark in the forward pocket. He's right in front of the light bowl. He says, nope, I'm going to kick this, boys. Only kicked 4-11 at this stage. I'm going to take one for myself and I'm going to put it through the middle and make sure we score accordingly.
Yep.
40 metres out on a big angle. Kicks. Oh, it's a beautiful looking kick. It's got the distance, but it goes across the other side. Another behind. Gully's. 4 goals, 12. Peppering the goal. 16 scoring. No reward. The ball, the whole game has been played in their half. There is not a player forward of centre for Brighton at this stage. It is completely on the terms of Teacher Gully at the moment. They have to get through this wall. Plenty looks. He comes right, comes wide, he comes wide, he looks, dodges around, and now kicks long. At least the ball's on the wing. Ricky O'Loughlin jumps over the ruckman. Oh, runs over the top of the ball. Josh Spence kicks long and high back. Dana Gary comes across, double-handed fist. Boom, out the back it goes. Ball out of bounds. A lot of players around the ball. Over the back, players running everywhere. Ryan Spittle picks it up with his left foot, kicks, and unfortunately snaps around his body, goes out of bounds. Otis Carthy watches it roll past him and says, last touch rule, I'll take that, and we'll get the kick in. Once again, there's no use leading straight at him. Aaron Warner makes a long lead, gets the hit up. Well done. Good movement. Looks back again. Pipes in. Jack Francis. Handball back. Nope. Reckon that is Jake Tarker. Switches the ball. Here we go. Now we're going to try and open up the play. Players are running everywhere. That's what we want. McGarry kicks wide. Just goes over the head of Jack Loy. Touch it. Kicks it off the ground. Well done. Aaron Warner's done a lot of work to get over there. Gets the ball. Picks it up. Handballs backwards. Sideways. Handball to play running past Finlay. Kicks it on the hurry. It's gone out. It's gone forward into the pocket. Got to get there and touch it. He does. Tarek Ilworth gets there. Touches the ball. Saves it. So it's a dead ball in the forward pocket as Brighton got the transition from one end to the other that they desperately needed. Let's see if they can get a good score here. They're going to need it. That ball's moved so fast, Bounder Upright is just getting there now. Right, now all the players are down the other end of the field. Throws it in. Rucks this time, Tim Dixon. Taps the ball down. Taken by Jack Asprey. Runs it out of bounds. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll throw it in again. Rucks in the back line now, Adrian Friday and Tim Dixon. Dix takes front position, spoil down, tries to tap it out. Runs with it, and the umpire picked it up, tried to scrabble away, but the umpire said, holding the ball, as were all the players yelling at him, saying, you've played that one before, let's play this one as well. I reckon we've got, where is it? Jack Francis. Got the arms around him, held the ball to his tummy, rewarded with a tackle. Gone back a long way for this kick, but a very important kick for Brighton. He is 35 metres out, but he's gone back at least 60. It's going to be a long walk. Straight arms. Long walk. Gets the run up. Kicks. Low. Hard. Direct. And sneaks it through. So if it works, it works. And Brighton get a goal. One that they much needed. That was Jack Francis. As the scoreboard, T3 Gully, 4-goal 12 to the visitors. Brighton Bombers, 2 goals 4. All right. We're back in the centre. Who we got in the ruck this time? I know that young Cooper Graham is on the bench next to me at the moment. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I said after this contest, I said I'll ask him.
Yep, so again, it's the 2 rucks. So we've got Adrian Friday for T3 Gully and Scott Nerlick's gone into the ruck for Brighton. They both jump. Taken out of the middle by Chad Schoenmakers, kicks forward, takes the mark. Looks, runs in the thing. William Cansdell runs, kicks out wide, opens the game up. 2 players nearly ran into each other. Gets the shove, gets the tap. Umpire says touched over the line and we'll have a boundary throw-in. Good clearance again by T3 Gully. Get the ball out, but they've kicked wide. Friday. Over the back. Slips to the ground. Picks it up. Nope. Whistles going everywhere here at Pertaringa Oval. There's a game on behind us. There's a game in front of us. Good tap down by Scott Nerlick. Over the back. Alex McKay gets the ball. Tries to handle over his head. Players screaming, holding the ball. The umpire says, no, boys, I've been around a long time. I know when it's holding the ball, you've got to give them a little bit of opportunity. Taps the ball down. Lock and try to go off the ground. Picked up by William Cansdell. Tackled, thrown to the ground by Harrison Boyle. The umpire said, you made no effort to get rid of that. So the holding the ball rule is going to be the big one for today. Harrison Boyle got the ball in the half-back flank. Looks. Kicks wide to the wing. Wellsby's the target. Big Pack spoiled the ball. Out of bounds. On the wing. On the outer side. With this portal scoreboard. Gully's 4 goals 12, 36. Brighton 2 goals 4, 16. 20-point margin.
Tell me I'm shit. Tell me
Ball kicked up high. Ball kicked up high. A lot of packs throwing everywhere. Tackled, thrown out, scrambled. Handball gets tackled, scrambled again, rolled over. Strong hands. Nigel Osborne goes through, tries to get the hands. Good, physical, tough tackling stuff there. Alex McKay tackled strongly by Aaron Warner. And then a second tackle come over the top. Look at the scrum. There's players everywhere around this ball. Good take there by Nigel Osborne. He throws it out wide though, but only to Ryan Heffernan who kicks wide. Otis Carthy stands under the ball. Good strong mark, put his knee up. Young Brody Latham, or Brody Latham come trying into him, ran straight into his knee. Gives it back to him. Slips over as he kicks. Ball goes to the ground. There's the turnover as we look. Little kick around the corner. Dane McGarry's got to get there. No, well played. Blake Higgins kept it in there nicely. Short kick. Finds his man out wide. He looks in the centre of the ground. He did look for him. Runs to the left. Decides to go long. Good, strong mark. Scott Nerlick. Good, strong mark. Let's have a look. Who's there? Looks in the pocket. Good lead, good lead. Doesn't make the distance. Pack of players there. Alex McKay gets back, kicks it wide. Dangerous kick, but look at that. 3 of them. Taps it over nicely. Handball wide. Here we go. 2 players together. Tapped. Hanging on to him. Bumps him out the way. Got him. Scrambles it out. Good pick up there by Chris Broadbent. And another good tackle. Thumps him into the ground. Another good tackle. Good, strong, physical football here, boys. You get the ball, you're going to get tackled. So far, so good. Cooper Graham back on. Up against, this time, Aiden Friday. Tap down. Alex McKay running through. McKay. Umpire says no. 2 players on top of him. Oh, there's some tackling happening here.
TD's got 3.
Well done, Nigel Osborne. Picks up Alex McKay's direct opponent. Cooper reads over, wait for it, he goes, he looks, he was going to fire away, was Chad Shoemakers on his left, but he decided to go short and got it blocked. He's kicked the torp out wide, I love it, the barrel, Aaron Warner in the run there. Got the pace, picks it up, settles, looks on the left foot, kicks it around the corner, looking for Nerlich. Nerlich gets the ball, stops, looks inward, the double-handed drop, untidy. Playing in front, back line there, handball over, Ryan Heffernan handball over, kick, disputed ball. Ruckman jump, well roved, looks, watch the ball, 24, Ty Murphy, great spoil, attacks the ball again, good hands out the back, Peter Pacines, Jack Loy, unfortunately the ball landed at his feet, went to soccer it, went under his foot, straight into the hands of a Pertaringa player who runs into an open goal. Very unlucky. It's one of those balls that you bend down or you put your foot in it, because he was off balance and it just went under his foot. Gullies get a much needed goal, 5 goals 12. I reckon running back onto this wing, that was Cody Tape. Hands above his head. So I'm putting it down to at this stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in the centre, Blake Penny. Cooper Graham. Blake Penny jumps this time, takes the big knee. Cooper Graham just took it right into his head. Harrison Boyle trying to pick the ball up there. It's like a piece of soap. He's over the ball. What's the umpire thinking here? No, finally gets it out. Great handball out. In front, takes a strong relieving mark. Dane McGarry, being very good back there. Handball out the by, goes side, goes short. This is the man. Jack Francis underneath. Well done, Tom Dermody. Looked at that and said, no, I've got to go backwards, control the ball. Players all around him. Jack Loy, back pocket, looks, goes short.
Harry, come!
Footy!
Looks, gets around the body. Unfortunately, Wilson makes the lead, but it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Wasted opportunity there. Ball goes over the fence. Player runs over to get it himself. 4.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Gully's looking. Does he drive long? He does. Oh, bit of a helicopter kick. Very good mark, Dane McGarry. Strong hands, one grab, tricky conditions. Players rake. This is the next kick. No one presenting. This is the one. Handballs out the back. Running past. Goes short, finds Otis Carthy. Looks in the back pocket. Next kick has to be long down the line now. No, goes short. Again, finds Blake Higgins. Blake Higgins looks, goes long. We're on the wing, we're out of danger, but the ruckman gets there. Blake Penny. Brighton player bends in, picks it up. It's over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in on the outer flank. Right in front of the Aussie Home Loans Modbury sign. In front of the light post there. So I was trying to read that, that's why I couldn't do it. Throw in very quick. Penny takes front position, just belts it down front. Quick hands out the back. Finds Shane Makers, kicks forward that little left foot. Good pick up, good tackle, takes him to ground. No chance of getting rid of that. Umpire says, give it to me. Been some fantastic tackling here. Strong, over the ball, fair tackling. Penny punches it forward in the path of Tyson Breeden. Unfortunately, the Brighton player gets in front and got sat on there. And Teacher Gully player says, sorry about that. I know I pushed you in the back. Gets up. Looks, goes backwards.
Get away!
Got nowhere to look. Not a... Kicks long, Tarek Illingworth. Ruckman there. Fly, tap the ball sideways. Umpire says what's happening here. Holding the ball. You've got the ball. You fell over with it. You got tackled. You did not make no effort to get rid of it. And you're given that holding the ball. Even though the player was on his back. Think you're used to it, boys. If you're not going to try and get rid of it, you're going to get pinged. Kicks long. The centre forward. Hands go up. Quick hands. They set up well front and square. Front and square on the outside. T3 Gully. Umpire throws it up quickly. Ruckman jump, taps it. Oh, tried to kick before he had it. And there you go, leaning on the ball. Umpire pays it, holding the ball. So I think we've got a trend now. We know what's happening. They're being very consistent. So we know what has to be done. Kick sideways. So does Carthy. Gets the ball. Yeah, needed to look then. The lead was there. Now he's keep working, Tom. Sits it up. Aaron Warner, Penny, big fella. Very good play there by Jack Asprey, who held out Aaron Warner, who couldn't jump to spoil that and let his player run through. Penny. One step kick. The lead, unfortunately, doesn't find his man. Chris Broadbent got both hands to it. Handballs backwards, so does Carthy. Kicks out wide. Great mark. Running the wrong direction of the ball. Luke Brown runs forward. Finds Schoenmakers. Schoenmakers with his left foot. What's he going to do? 50 out. Outside 50, I think. Looks low, deep into the pocket. Couple of players. Carthy comes in. Garrett McGarry, left foot. Oh, takes a slips catch. Plays on straight away. Doesn't wait for it. Fortunately, doesn't find a man running past. Gives it to him now. Finds young Tom Dermody out wide, but just misses him, unfortunately. And Jordan Persinos kicks the ball in long and wide, but there were three players back there for Brighton. Stops the ball, grabs it, slows it down, looks sideways. Chris Broadbent finds Carthy in the back pocket. Had a lot of the ball. Can't be long to go here. Goes short again. Oh, he puts the hands out in front and cops one straight across the chops for the spoil. The umpire says that'll be 25, thanks. Well played by the Brighton player. Should have kept going there. Needs a bit of pace. Runs. Kicks on the left. That was Finlay Bennett. Kicks long and wide, spoiled, out of bounds. Not long to go in this second quarter. We're about to have half time. Not a lot of scoring this quarter. Couple of goals, but it's been a strong, physical, challenging, body tackling game. Penny pushes his player out of the way, takes the ball out of the ruck. The umpire says no, you pushed him with both hands. Brighton, not long to go. Kick fast, quick, long. And there it is. Half time here at Pertaringa Oval, with T3 Gully leading 5 goals 12-42 to Brighton 2 goals 4-16. That's a 26-point margin, up from 16 at quarter time. We'll take a break and we'll see you after half time, back for the third quarter and the second half of this game. And welcome back to Pertaringa Oval here in this round 17 game between Gully and Brighton. The half-time scores 5-13, 43 to 2 goals 4 in the favour of Gully. So it's going to be a very, very important first couple of minutes for Brighton to try and gather a couple of quick goals to keep in this game. But if Gully's get a couple, they'll break it open Brighton early. Better players at this very moment for Gully. There's lots of them around the ball with Alex McKay, Luke Brown getting their hands on it, Peter Persinas, Cody Tape on the wings playing really, really well. Ryan Spittle coming to the game then. Blake Penny dominating in the ruck, unfortunately, at this very moment with his experience. Better players for Brighton. You've got Otis Carthney in the back lines holding it together. Nigel Osborne fighting hard. Lots of tackles. Blake Higgins has done well. Dane McGarry down back as well. Look, it's a good slog. Gullies have got a little bit more class at the moment with their use of the ball, and the transition forward, getting out of their back line, is where Brighton are struggling. So we're going to see if there's made any changes. Let's have a look what they're doing in the centre with regards to... So Nigel Osborne's in the centre. That looks like Aaron Warner. No, it's Ricky O'Loughlin. Got Cooper Graham playing his first game, as I said, only a young boy in the ruck, having a big effort there. And it looks like Harrison Boyle. So we're going to have a go there. Coming into the middle for Gully is, of course, Blake Penny, captain, doing a fantastic job at this stage. Just trying to see who the others are. That looks like Alex McKay. And, yep, Luke Brown going into the middle. You can't see the other player, but the umpire's got the ball. We're lined up straight down the middle between both sides, and here we are starting the third quarter. Big throw up. Penny picks it up, kicks it forward. In front, William Cansdale tackled firmly. Yeah, Brighton plays okay. He's still got that out. How did he get that out? Over the top, number 11 being Jake Robinson. Kicks it out wide, finds Peter Persinas. Kicks left foot straight away into the middle of the ground. William Cansdale drops it, gets tackled. Kicks out wide. Tarka knocks it sideways beautifully, picks it up. Kicks it. Tom Wellesby gives him a little tap over here. And ball tapped out of bounds. Umpire right in front of the commentary box here and right in front of the camera.
Rightio, let's have a look here.
Bounder umpire throwing it in.
Keep voice, come on.
Front position, calls out Alex. Says who he's going to tap it to. Oh, Wellesby gets held onto and thrown backwards. Outside 50, handball, plenty on the left foot. On the ground. Triple little handball out wide. Here he is again. Looks inward. Finds Jake Robinson. Plays on straight away. Kicks out wide. 1-on-1. Peter Persinas. Pace held onto. No, he's complaining. Plays on straight away. Umpire says, hang on. Get back beyond the mark. Brighton players need to run back beyond the ball now. He's looking, runs, beautiful, left leg, kicks low, hard, in front. Yep, well done. Brighton player picks up the ball. Wellesby makes a long lead, gets pushed under the ball by Ryan Heffernan. Appeals to the umpire, says, I didn't push him. I reckon you did. I reckon you shoved him. Wellesby, good lead up there. Now he needs to look. Where's the next lead up? Come on, boys. Where's the movement? Out wide. Drops the bar. Tackling, hard tackling. Handballs it, gets the one handball away. Going backwards, they're going backwards. Gets going backwards. Great strong mark there. Really good play by Harrison Boyle there with a couple of strong pressure acts. Force that turnover. Strong and hard at the ball. He's going to go long. He looks, jabs, carry ball right in front of us, takes the mark. Right in front of the commentary box, Harrison Ball's got the ball. Looks. One step, long and high. Ruckman kicks, plays under the ball, hands out the back, gets the handball out, here he goes. Young Tom Dermody gets the ball, turns onto his left foot, kicks forward. Oh, Wellesby got the shove. That's what happens when you play in front. got the shove, got the cross to the arms. Umpire says, yep. Wellesby, noted goal kicker.
Everyone can.
30 metres out, straight in front. Shortens the run up. Player on the mark goes back a little bit. See if he hopes he watches that. A couple of steps. Oh, and he's hooked it. He's hooked it to the left-hand side. Big opportunity there. I reckon he got a little bit too close to the man on the mark. Lifted it. Would have been a good start. Would have been a good start, but not to be. All right. Fullback, kicking. Luke Brown looks. Goes long. Beautiful kick of the ball. Finds Penny, the ruckman. Runs, looks, pinches it low and hard. In front of Alex McKay. Aaron Warner all over him, but he still takes the mark. Gets shepherded over the back to... over the back to Brodie Latham, who does an inside-out check side on his right foot, as you saw at the camera, going towards the goalpost, always curling away through for a point. Well, great transition by Pertaringa Gully there. Quick, fast, get the ball, move it straight away. They don't wait, go back. Tale of the two teams there. Brighton, every time they get the ball, stopping, holding up, whereas Pertaringa Gully, every time they get the ball, just running. Wellesby leads. Finds Osborne, takes his legs out from underneath him, bounces up straight away. Kick short into centre, Harrison Boyle, strong, gets the hand. Umpire, I think his whistle P's gone because that didn't come out too long. Caught hold on the board, Shoemakers kicks it sideways. Luke Brown looks, goes wide again. Gee, they're opening up the play here, trying to go wide and wide. Oh, number 10, Ryan Spittle gets the ball, tries to dodge and weave, but a fantastic tackle, holds him down, out of bounds, right in front of the goal. The scoreboard, the Sportal scoreboard. In Pertaringa Gully's half-forward flank. Thrown in, ruckman. Otis Carthy takes the ruck, up against Jake Robinson. Left arm swoop, picked up by Finlay Bennett, runs it over the line, says give it to me again, and throw it in. Cardi versus Robinson. In front, down. Quick pick up, out the back. McGarry, out the back. Kicks around the corner, in front. Good little mark. Tom Dermody, great little mark. 16 years old, playing A-grade footy, love it. Gets pushed in the back, umpire. Umpire says no. There's a great chase down though. Running behind. Handball's out in front of him, does Latham. Handball's out in front of him, beautiful tackle. Very well played there by Jack Plenty. Fantastic play, just sat on him, sweated on him, really, really good. McGarry goes backwards. Goal square, good pick up there. Ryan Spittle stands the mark, holds him up, slow, kicks long. Good, strong mark. Taken by Finlay Bennett. Turns on the left, runs, kicks long. One-on-one, Miller versus Jordan Pesinas. And Plenty, here we go. Oh, he goes forward. Blake Penny. Kicks it off the ground, hands Jack Asprey across. Over to Zach McKay. Short, Harrison Boyle stops it. Pick it up, Finlay. He does, he looks on the left. Finds Tarek Illingworth. He turns, rolls immediately, kicks long. It's a mongrel in front of the goal square. Players out the back and gets tapped out of bounds. Umpire says, puts his hand straight up in the arse. They're playing that as last touch. Pertaringa Gully get the kick in. It's out of bounds. One step kick. Short. Fine. Jordan Pesinos. Goes across. 15-metre kick sideways in the back pocket. Now they're holding him up. He looks. Yep, he's looked. He's got the yell. Decides to go the other way and switch it across. Pesinos again. This time, Osborne smacks it down. Gets back nicely to cover. Luke Brown gets back again. Kicks long. Clearing kick. Ruckman just punches it over the back. Who's there? Sliding, slipping. Oh, Peter Pertaringa just taps it off the ground. Soccer at its best here. Wet weather football at its best. Gets it this time. And a great tackle by Jack Plenty, and he's called it in the back. Unfortunately, fell forward with him. Rode him into the ground. He gets up quickly. Watch this. He'll play on quickly. Otis Carthy gets up limping. Bit of a stretch, a bit of a slip to the knee there, I think. Peter Pertaringa, he's looking at this going, I'm going to make the distance. I'm going to have another shot. The left foot. Or Carthy just runs back and fills that spot beautifully, even while he's injured. Looks, rolls out, 50 metres, lifts the leg. It's a long kick just on the line. Did it get touched or not? Someone hit the goal post, but it got over the back, I think. And a goal to Peter Pertaringa. It's 2 for him, right on the 50-metre mark, makes the distance. Gullies get the first of the third quarter. Go on to 6 goals, 14, 50 points to 2 goals, 5, 17. Just opening up ever so much now, that break, to give them that little bit of comfort. Carthy still looking like he's a bit sore there. Trainer runs out, checks on him, he's okay. In the rucks, Penny. New ruckman jumps. Tries hard. Over the top. Great pick up, Tarka. Handballs out the back. Carthy kicks. Bounce. Wellsby, great hands. Over Tom. Dermody, unfortunately, went a little bit behind. He goes back, gets it again. And that time, Wellsby gets thrown into the ground and put over the back by Luke Brown. Now, it's about similar to where he was before. They had the same shot, and he got too close to the man. In fact, he's a little bit further out, so it might make him have to get a bigger run up and kick longer.
Keep working, Murph.
Don't get too close to the man, get a bit of momentum. Just a couple of steps. Kicks it high, same thing. Hooks it to the left, doesn't make the distance this time. Pack of players, it's still in. Illingworth gets it over the back. Puts his head over the ball, picked up and kicked wide. Tyson Breeden. Good spoil, Jack Plenty. Pulls it long and hard and wide, and it makes it all the way to the boundary on the outer side. Come down there and come off his man to get that spoil in. Very well done. Right, with an opportunity there, not to be. All right, bandage run on the outer side. Ruckman, go at it, taking quick kick forward. Player going back for T3 Gully, gets his hand in the way and stops it. Fumble, good tackle. Fumble, punching the ball, keeping it in front of him. Strong Alex McKay. Out 2, Ryan Spittle, out 2, and kicks it forward, and Otis Carthy was touched, handball straight away. Inward, great kick, Ricky O'Loughlin, way off the mark there. Ricky needs to roll, move it fast, does, kicks it high, and good spoil over the back. Spittle again, kicks it wide, comes in, gets the strong hands over to Mitch Napper, handballs inward. Back to Blake Penny, kicks. Fantastic in the centre. Doesn't quite get it there. Peter Pertaringa out the back. He looks, got a player, but he's in the mud. Feet slipped. Can't get control. Hands in the middle. Picked up. Brown picks it up. Kicks long and wide. And Gary puts his head over the ball. Tyler Martin picks it up, kicks it straight up in the air. Umpire says play on, not going to pay. Good pick up. Tackled, taken to ground. Umpire says, no way getting out of that one, boys. I'll have that one, thanks. Bring it back. T3 Gully, deep in their forward pocket. Anyone on the line? Yes, there is now. It comes out. McKay, no, hands out. Fantastic work. Tarka kicks long, high, tall, worked under the ball. Ball bounces off the ground, kicks it beautifully off the ground. Here we go. It's a sprint. It's a sprint. Does he take it off the ground again? He does. Keeps it going. Tarek nearly hands it hard to keep it in front of him. Keeps running with it. Tarek Newchurch gets tackled. That's all right. Come on. Tackled back. get tackled back, forced him backwards, hands. Here comes another torp out of defence, loving it, gets over the top and get over the back. Great effort by Ty Murphy. And well done, Finlay Bennett kicks the ball and gets tackled after he kicks it, gets taken to ground. Oh, he goes inward. Dane McCarry one-handed, hangs onto it, gives it back to Finlay Bennett. He runs into the mud, kicks long, beautiful wide kick, beautiful kick, and a good strong lead out, Jared Miller. Good transitional play there. Really well done. Miller. First or second, he had the first one of the game, I reckon, so good lead, went out wide, 35 metres out on a slight angle. This is what he's in the side for. He's already kicked one. Runs in, bit of momentum, gets under it, snaps up and again and hooks it to the left, and unfortunately for a point. He got too close to the man on the mark on a couple of occasions there. I think the ball's a bit heavy as well, so therefore they're having to get in and try and get a bit close as they can. Sportal scoreboard 6-14 to 2 goals 6. Kick from T3 Gully goes straight down the middle, finds his mark. Here goes Cody Tate running out wide. He goes straight down the middle again, finds Ryan Spittle. Goes straight down, finds Peter Pacini. He's a left footer, need to grab him, tackle him. Umpire says play on. Back to Brody Latham, who just turns, snaps it over his shoulder. Very good play. That, guys, is called end-to-end, coast-to-coast. Kicking from full-back, straight down the middle mark, straight down the middle of mark, straight down the middle, but went out wide. Didn't find the full forward, but a couple of really good small crumbing players there. Just a quick highlight reel there. If you watched Cody Tate on this wing, as soon as they got the ball, he ran from the half-back line and sprinted all the way to the forward pocket just to be that extra support. Didn't get it, but was there for that extra support. Love watching that run. Okay. We're back in the centre. Throw in. Jumps over the top. Scott Nerlich in the ruck, undersized, but jumped and given it all his light. Gets the ball, gets tackled. He's completely undersized here against Blake Penny, but he's doing a good job. Umpire wiping the mud off the ball. We said that's enough, let's have a go. Penny just takes front position. Ricky O'Loughlin goes over the top, third man up, taps it to the scrape, gets a kick away. Here comes Cody. Picks it up, hands, great tackle. Umpire says no. He protected the man. Illingworth bent down, picked up that ball, got tackled low, took his arm. He didn't really have a chance to get rid of it after that. So down, number 1, Alex McKay, throws his arms up looking for a hand. Great tackle. Umpire says no again. Illingworth back in there again. Tackles William Cansdell. That's fantastic tackling. Never thought I'd be saying that. The feature of the game is some of the great tackles here. Over the back. Oh, there he goes, Ryan Spittle again. Kicks out wide. Fast leading player. There he is, Brody Latham. Strong hands. As Brody Latham. How far would he be out? That's about 40 metres as well. He's going back with confidence. He's going to kick this. With confidence. Good strong lead. Sinks his kick into it. The umpire does not move. Goes straight over his head. Latham now has just kicked his second goal. 2 in a row for him. Bit of a break over there for T3 going now. They've done the hard work, the hard lifting, but some of the tackling in this game has been absolutely fantastic. Both sides are putting their head over the ball. Both sides tackling hard. Really enjoyable to watch. Umpire throws it up. Hugh Ruckman this time. Cooper Graham up against Adrian Friday. Blake Penny's having a break. Still get the ball out of the centre. Handballs are sideways. Luke Brown runs. Kicks out wide again. They always go wide. Let the forward run. Taken, tackled well. Goes back into the centre. Some good structure here, T3 Gully. They know where they're going. They know where the next kick's going to go. Let's see who's got that ball. Number 13 is Dylan Wilson. Wiping the ball as he goes. Trying to take some of the mud off it. Lining up. About the same spot as the last goal. 35 out. Otis Carthy on the mark, marking it. Comes in. Kicks up. Oh yeah, beautiful kick. As soon as he kicked it, players are coming from everywhere, giving him congratulations. I'm guessing that might be his first goal or one of the early games he's played. A very good kick. Dylan Wilson and T3 Gully on the Sportal scoreboard are breaking this open now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goals, 14. I reckon it's 9. It is. It's 9 goal 14 to 2 goal 6. They've got complete control of the game now. Kicking to the scoring end. Well, I think the wind is going that way. And it all starts here in the centre.
Who's on the other wing now? Mouse. Yeah, I'm looking now. JP! Wing!
Up. Ruck and jump. Ball in the middle. Tries the big soccer off the ground. Players are slipping over in the middle. It's getting chopped up in there now. Gets tackled, handballed out wide. Jack Francis. Bend down, pick up. Kick out the back. Here we go. Finds his player. Turns. Turns straight away. Kicks long. Players leap. Oh, coming from behind. Tyler Martin this time. I think the ball was going to fall short, but Tyler Martin just kept running and broke away from his player and got there. Now again, similar position as the last 2 goals. It seems to be a hot spot right now. Lining up. Tyler Martin. Ooh, stabs, kicks. And the umpire's couple of players, they're all yelling. The umpire says, yes, that's good enough as well. And there's a couple of good shots for goal there. Well kicked. They know what they're doing down that end of the wicket, I'll tell you. T3 Gully now taking full control of this game. 10-14 to 2-6. Just trying to figure out what Brighton can do here to try and stop the bleed. Have they got a player behind the ball? No, they're still playing 6-on-6, which is good. Young ruckman jumps again. Good effort. Taken through the middle, hands again, but William Cansdell. Oh, knocks it out beautifully, but the umpire standing right there in front of him, saw both hands, called it the flick. Cansdell kicks along the ground. Doesn't find the mark. Player sits on him, rolls him over. Harrison Boyle gets to him, knocks him over. Again, hands out the back. Good hands. Running pass. Tyson Breeden looks, kicks it inward, straight to that hot spot again. Ball hits the ground. Osborne tries to fend off, grabs him hard, tackles him strongly to the ground. Play right over in front of the scoreboard here. Tapped over the back by Cooper Graham. Picks up. Here we go. Ricky O'Loughlin kicks the ball long forward. In ball in dispute. Oh. Gets the ball. Tarka tackles him hard, throws him down. Back into the centre. There he is. Dylan Wilson. Little one-step kick out wide. Finds Chad Schoenmakers. Kicks back into the hot spot. Goes over the pack. Falling behind. Taking the mark, Ty Murphy. Kicks wide to Dane McGarry. Dane McGarry gathers it inside the boundary line and kicks long down the line. Ricky O'Loughlin jumps. Player gets his hand in there, spoils the ball. Out of bounds on the outer wing here, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Gully's comfortably in control as Blake Penny just comes back in the field of action. Looks like he's running a little bit forward at this stage. While the other ruckman having a go. Giving him his cop out. The umpire says something's wrong here. Hanging on is the answer. Hanging on is the answer. Players are looking at it. Looks like it's a ruckman. looks, kicks long, down the wing, ran under the ball, did Jack Loy. Gully's player stands, takes the mark, kicks one step, long, high.
Well done, Scotty.
Scotty Loy gets there,
Good
knocks
going.
it out.
Go, Az.
Keep going, Aaron. Warmer, keep it in front of you, Aaron, and he get bend down, picks it up. Great hands. Great hands. Harrison Boyle runs, takes a bounce, tries to kick. Bit of a mongrel on the ground, doesn't get where it is. Standing in their way here. Luke Brown now holds, takes composure, handball, composure. Back to Napa. Harrison Boyle, no, Jake Tarker, fantastic play. Illingworth, oh! With the players there, gets it back to Jared Miller. Got the push, jumped straight back up, had a shot, done the check side, went across the face of goal for a point. The players are going to collect that ball.
18 will right.
Right. Kick in from fullback.
Scotty!
Joshua Spence. Boots. Got him. Go. Turns around. There's Brodie Latham. Again. Turns. Kicks straight away. Here we go. They're opening up here. They got gaps everywhere. He's gone long. And well played by Blake Higgins to get back and cover that off. Finds in the middle. Finds Aaron Warmer. The play is open at the moment. His kick there. Penny gets the spoil in there. Tarek Illingworth tackles hard. Cody Tate brings him to ground. Umpire jumps in and says, nope, it was enough. Good job. Warner, Ricky O'Loughlin, should I say. Higgins, Blake Penny tackles him well. Young Tom Dermody tackles the big ruckman beautifully there and brings him to the ground. Kick gets forward. Tarker still trying to get in underneath the ball. Sat on by Jack Asprey. The umpire says, no, gotcha. Not long to go. Umpire, the bench are streaming out. Not long to go. It's in Brighton's forward line. Gets the tap down. Looking for the free kick. Nigel Osborne jumps up, gets the kick. Tarker jumps up. Good strong tackle. Tarker went a great attack on the ball. Picks it up. The player, the T3 Gully player, got in really hard and low and wrapped him up around the arms because that could have easily been a high tackle. Siren sounds, end of third quarter here at T3 Gully Oval. We have got T3 Gully 10 goals, 14, 74. Comfortable leaders at the moment by, 55 points? 45 points, 55 points. And Gully's 2 goals. Brighton 2 goals, 7. We'll be back after this break. Okay, welcome back everyone. 3/4 time here, Pertaringa Oval, T3 Gully versus Brighton. Gullies have got a strong hold on this game, currently leading by 8 goals and 7 points, effectively 55-point margin. It's just going to be about what they do here in the last quarter. They kick on, percentage will be important, but this 2 points locks away 5th position for them in the finals. Brighton need to finish off strongly, as they've been blooding lots of young players and doing everything they can for the next season. And they want to also be very, very careful of percentage so they don't drop too far behind, because there could be some really silly upset results with Spock and Goody Saints and all that, and there's still a very slight chance that they could fall to relegation, even though it's not likely. Better players, well, goal kickers, let's start with goal kickers. Peter Persinas has got 2, Brody Latham's got 2, singles for a spattering of players, and only the 2 goal kickers, of course, for Brighton being Jared Miller and Jack Francis. Better players, gee, the on-ballers have been playing really, really well, and their forward line's working really well for T3 Gully as well. So the talking through some of those through the last quarter, who's going well, but of course we'll be keeping the best player award quiet, because we're trying to keep that for the award at the end of the season. Umpire throws the ball up, Blake Petty just runs in, gets his hand to the ball, taps it down, picks it up and just throws it back over his head. Mud everywhere on the ball. Strong attack on the ball. Brody Latham gets the ball, handball. Alex Martin, no, it's not. It scans still. Kicks the ball, gets pushed as he kicks it, spins, drops forward, and forward Tyler Martin read it better than the players. Strong mark, 2 grabs, but strong mark, did it well. Wet ball, heavy ball, muddy ball, just tapped it to himself. You can see the angle, 10 metres out. Runs in, yep, punches it through hard and low, kicks the goal. Over the back. Tyler Martin now, 2 goals. Oh, hang on a sec. Touched on the man on the mark. I'm watching that as I look down to get the name, and the ball looks like he's kicked it into the man on the mark. He's got his hand on it. The umpire called it immediately touched. All right, back in the hands of Jake Plenty. Looks, settles. Beautiful long kick straight down the middle of the ground. Wellsby comes in from sideways. Takes a fist straight across the chops. Gets the free kick for 2 high. Looks. Otis Carthy out on the wing. Floating forward.
Keep moving.
Kicks long, out wide. Aaron Warner cut off there. Handballs forward.
Down low.
Carthy picks it up. Just handballs down low. Players in.
Right, start again. Set it up.
Jack Francis in there, picking it up.
On you.
Plenty just stands under the ball. Aaron Warner tries to go over the top. McKay comes running through. Harrison Boyle hit over the ball. McKay down low. Gets hit. Tackled by Ricky O'Loughlin. Slung a little bit to the ground. Wasn't too much in it. The umpire did pay the free kick. Gullies are running on everywhere at the moment. He kicks long down the wing. In front, very strong mark.
Next contest. Come on, keep moving.
Ty Murphy, strong mark. Kicks across. Plenty, looks straight down the middle. Another good mark. Oh my goodness me. Jack Francis takes a clock across the head. Mungle kick forward. Latham, look at that pickup. Oh my goodness me. Brody Latham has just gone back in, picked up the ball, and that is a contender for goal of the week, for the ORTC goal of the week. $50 voucher just to sit down, miss the first bounce, go back, swoop on it, swivel, dodge, kick it. That's a very good goal. We'll watch that on replay during the week, and that will make it one of the highlight reels. Brody Latham is having an absolute day out here. 3 goals to Brody Latham at this stage. Penny jumps, tap down. Well done, Ricky. Got him round in front of him to stop him from running on with it. Picks it up. Umpire says, give it to me. Wiping the ball. Carthy trying to stop. Mackay still running. Look at that tap over the back. He knew exactly where he was going. Picked up by Scott Early. Hands out wide. Back to Dane McGarry. Short kick. Otis Carr. Finlay Bennett on the right. Keeps it in front of him. Taps the ball out of bounds. Over the other side of the boundary. We're on the wing. Right on the other side. All right, Brighton. See if we can get another goal. Keep fighting. Penny again in front. Takes the tap down. Absolutely dominated the rucks today. Around the centre. Oh, gets in there. Jack Asprey bends down. Scoops. He's looking sideways. Only to open up the play. Over to Luke Brown. Brown's looking. Wellesby says, keep running, keep running. I'll take your man. I'll stand the mark. Very well done. Brown's only looking down the centre of the ground and finds him. Finds Josh Spence. From full-back, Spence kicks long. Forward line, playing in front very, very well. Rove beautifully by Brian Spittle there. Gets tackled beautifully and held to the ground. Umpire says, holding the ball. Swashed to the ground. Didn't make an effort to get rid of it. That's the consistency of today. Deep in the back pocket. Brighton to defend. Left foot, plenty. Finds Dane McGarry. Goes short. Otis Carthy. Carthy goes short. Looks backwards. Kicks backwards. Straight across the field. Blake Higgins. Ty Murphy, leg short. Goes back in the centre. Switches across, gone over the head of Otis Carthy. This dangerous kick. Switches it. Goes through both players. Alex McKay just picks it up. Hits the man standing by himself in the middle of the ground. Who's this? Number 11, Jake Robinson. He's got the ball. 30 metres out, straight in front. Absolutely straight in front. Dangerous kick there, unfortunately. Going to be challenged here and be costly. At least they're trying to open it up, see where we're going. Looking. Bit of a run, bit of a hook to the left-hand side. Heard the thump of the ball as he kicked it. Made the distance easily. Jake Plenty plays on quickly, gets the ball, looks, goes straight down the middle to Cooper Graham. Big fella takes the mark. He's running. Handballs it, unfortunately. And the ball floats a little bit in the air. Ricky O'Loughlin running past, got tackled because it floated so long. But good play by Cooper. It's the bump. Will Rove grabs the ball, kicks it long and high. Ryan Spittle again. Kicks the centre of the field. Over the back. Good spoil. He's got the ball, Peter Pacines. Kicks it back around the corner. Can someone get there? No, they can't. He puts his big body in the way. Can't. Cups his arms and cradles it in. Takes another strong mark. So you're going to have two opportunities in 2 minutes. Here's Jake Robinson. Turns around. I was going to say, he's put himself on a bit of an angle there rather than going back the other way.
Kick one. Come on.
Jake Robinson, here we go. 15 metres out. Walking in. And this time, pops it through.
That was over the rock.
Yeah. By a foot.
Yeah.
By a foot.
Yeah, you were fine.
Jake Robinson kicks his first. Back the other way.
Keep going.
On the scoreboard brings us to T3 Gully, 12 goals 16. Visitors 2 goals 7. Being Brighton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going back into the centre. Blake Penny still rucking away there. Cooper Graham still trying his heart out. Penny gets under the ball, jumps, taps it down. Well done by Harrison Ball. He knew what was happening and got his way in the way. McKay beautifully taps it in, knocks it out sideways out to his player, Ty Jaffa. Brighton players are starting to look a bit tired now. Jumps, Penny again. Grabbed, handball out the back by Shane Makers. Handball out the back again. McKay been fantastic today. Goes back and gets his own ball. Slams it over the back. What's he going to do? Bends down and picks up the ball in the mud. Very well played there, Jordan Pacines. Ty Jaffa. And a great mark. Goodness me. That could also be a contender for the Bianco Mark of the Week. Used his body beautifully then to jump and take that mark. Just can't get his number at the moment to see which player it was. About to see. Lining up. 30 metres out. Directly in front. Slight angle. Kicks. Goes to the right hand side. That was Tyler Martin. Kicks to the right hand side. Goodness me, Gullies. 12 goals, 17. What this could be if they were kicking straight. Huge percentage score. But after a strong win last week against Sacred Heart and another big follow-up today, they're looking good, Gullies. Holding it together. They've got a good system going here. Plenty plays on. I reckon that's McGarry in the back pocket. Takes the mark. Goes short again. Jack Francis. Right, kicks long down the wing. Players under the ball, a little nudge here, a little nudge there, taken over to William Cansdell, pushes off to get tackled, sideways to the boundary line. Player there trying crazily to get there to touch it before it goes over. The umpire said, nope, we're going to do the last touch kick in anyhow. Plenty, Dixon Mill, Aaron Warner takes the receipt, turns straight away, plays hard. Scott Finlay Bennett takes a strong mark, kicks, finds Ty Murphy. Murphy tries in the manner, back to Aaron Warner, plays on again straight away, on the left, finds Ricky O'Loughlin. Ricky looking, creeping, looks, rolls, hooks it back. Players everywhere, spoiled, down, off the ground. Tarka picks it up beautifully, the left foot. And the umpire says it's just gone across the face of goal. Beautiful pick up there, one grab by Jake Tarka, left foot, dribble across the floor, goes to the other side. A really good play there by Brighton as they transition out from one end to the other. Short kicking, found their men. Now Teacher Gully to bring the ball back in. Big Blake Penny running like crazy to the other side of the field, but he says, nope, I'm going to go short, out in front of the goals, in front of the scoreboard, and follows it up with a handball. Luke Brown just uses his pace, gets away with it, handball, back and kicks hard and low in the guts. Gets through. Brighton player comes to it, looks. He's been good plenty. Kicks it over. Here he goes again. Alex McKay, very good. Tyson Breeden, hands again, out wide. Coming through, Ryan Heffernan. Cansdell. Kicks long, forward line, and another strong mark. Handballs on, straight away. Great mark there by Tyler Martin. Handballs to Brodie Latham. He runs into an open goal again. Latham's got 4. He's on fire. He's very high up in the best players. Very high up in the best on ground, Dartfish and Archies. But of course we won't be announcing those after the game. T3 guy picked the players. Alex McKay's had a fantastic game. Luke Brown's been very good. Cody Tape on a wing. William Cansdell's been very good. Ryan Spittle's been very good. Blake Penny's dominated in the ruck. Brodie Latham with 4 goals and lots of touches around the ground. So I'll blanket over any of those players at this stage. Let's see if anyone finishes it off strongly and gets their nose in front. Brighton have got some hard tries as well. Don't worry about that. They're giving their all. They've just been outclassed today by an on-ball machine. Look at that. Nigel Osborne still tackling his heart out in the middle of the ground there.
Work up on him, Otis.
Great hands, Shane Makers over to Ty Jaffa. Kicks wide in dispute. Keeps it in front of him. One hand over the ball. Peter Pesinas. Otis Carthy, Finlay Bennett. Carthus. Young Tom Dermody. Great vision. Great composure. Looks, kicks it more to like as then he just kicked and just kept running. And he's still running. And he's still running. Good mark, Blake Higgins. Great kick out wide. Finds Aaron Warner. He looks, plays on straight away, opens the ball up over the back. Strong mark, crunch to the pack. It falls over the back. Picked up. Harrison Boyle on the left. Oh, either one's going through the goal, two landing in the hands of Jared Miller. But Jordan Pesinas comes across, gets his hand in there and spoils it out of the way for another point.
Work back, Finney. Keep going, young man. Good boy. Keep going. Keep working, Finney.
Goes across.
Yeah, that's it, Ty. Keep working.
Polite timekeeper there from T3 Gully just came over to me saying, excuse me, commentator Tim, I think you've been calling Brodie Lathan as kicking his 4th goal. We've got him down for kicking 6. And I just did the sums on my piece of paper there and I'm 2 goals short. So I've been looking at that all day, wondering why it didn't add up. Gullies turns it over. Bit of a mongrel kick there. Aaron Warner, great last quarter. Just looks. Darts it in beautifully. Cut off. Keep walking. Head over the ball. Strong head over the ball. Does well. Looking. Got caught. Luke Brown just got run down. Jake Tarker picks up the ball straight away and kicks it to Thomas Wellesby. Wellesby will set back here and have a nice shot at goal for Brighton. Needs this. Launches it, won't be a problem with the distance, but hooks it to the left-hand side. 2 goals 10 to Brighton. 13 goals 17 to the Gullies. Now, on a day like today, where the wind hasn't been tricky enough, would have thought some more goal-scoring opportunities were the way to go. So, but it is what it is. Hard, tricky ball, muddy ball, slippery underfoot when you're kicking it. Very easy from the sidelines watching where I am. However, can't be long to go. Kick in. Joshua Spence goes straight down the middle again. Great tactic by T3 Gully. It's the quickest way home. Ball's in the centre of the ground, right through the mud. Mitch Napper put his head down to pick that up then. Absolutely got a little clip. The umpire was right there and said, yeah, that was okay. Well done by Finlay Bennett. Boys will enjoy a nice shower after this tonight, especially coming out of that mud, the cricket pitch mud. McKay tried to airball it through his feet then and just run past him and pick it up a second time round, but it hit his foot and bounced back. Jack Francis. There he is again, McKay. Quick hands, great quick hands. Kicks long, kicks wide. Oh, he dropped it. Brodie Latham. Handballs back. Canstel. Smother. Jack Loy. Good kick. TD. Little fella. Picks it up. Handballs out wide. And it's gone out of bounds. And because it was a handball and it was direct, it's a kick. Dylan Wilson. Off hands. Quick kick out. Only finds a wall of players though. Cansdell again. How far out? Outside 50. Looks. And kicks it straight into the centre of the play. Centre of the field. Saw a player standing under it. Brighton players got back and got it. However, coming around the corner. Kicks wide. Mitch Napper had a good... And not only wide, he missed everything. Disappointed with himself there. Kicked it really hard. The snap, out of bounds on the full. Otis Carthy kicks it back in. Aaron Warner's worked hard this last quarter. Kicks on the left. Alex McKay in front. Taps the ball down in front of him. Handball out again. Finds Mitch Napper this time, and a quick lead. Pretty short kick, found the man, the umpire's side. And there he goes, another quick kick, bang. Back to Mitch Napper again in the pocket. Mitch Napper, right in front of the light post on the outer wing, forward pocket for T3 Gully. Very cute angle, puts the ball on the ground. This will be interesting, 13-17. Let me kick him from out in front. Let's see if he can get on the boundary line. Lines up. Lifts his leg. Umpire says going across, going to land on the goal line. Carthy punches it hard, doesn't quite get across, but he gets across second time. Through for another rush behind. 13-18, 96. 2-10 on the Sportal scoreboard. All right, Jack Plenty's been very good with his kick-ins today. He's had plenty of them, but he's always been long and just Ricky O'Loughlin. Wellesby does really well there, just nudges him under the play, under the ball. Takes the mark, looks, and just hands it straight across. Unfortunately, turns it over. Mitch Napper turns it over again. They've got to run back. Shane Makers finds Peter Pesinas. Sacked the same spot as before. I reckon he's a left footer too, so wrong side for a left footer. Not going to be a worry with the distance. He's shown us he can kick the distance, no problems. Just going to come down to accuracy. Is this the pocket he practices at training on a Thursday night? We're about to find out. Goes up, stabs it, kicks it low and thin, narrow. And very narrow, out of bounds on the full. Okay, goal kicking hasn't been one of the spectacles of today, even though we will have one goal of the week and one mark of the week contender. Warner getting the ball again, late last quarter runs. Wellesby's the target, out wide. Great, strong mark. Strong mark. Ricky O'Loughlin takes the handball, just kicks it high, not sure. Good strong body work there. Tarka still on the ball, gets ripped off it. Tyson Breeden all over him. Picks it up, tackles him, takes him to ground, picks it up, tackles him. Dylan Wilson. Oh, umpire's whistle didn't work.
Rightio, worker!
Throwing it up. Oop, jump over the top. Look at the crowd, players around the ball. Late in the day. I'll have it again.
That's it, Blazey. Stay one-on-one.
It's a rolling thunder here. Late in the day. Warner jumps. Wellesby jumps. Taps it over again. Keep going, keep going. Finlay Bennett still going. Alex McKay still going. Handball out the back. Finds Ryan Heffernan. Kicks. Long, wide boundary line. Well done, Otis Scarfy. Gets his handball to it. Tapped, out of bounds, touch, so it's out of bounds. We get a boundary throw in.
Come on. Sit as. Put on Otis.
Rice knocks him under the ball, picks it up. Harrison Ball, beautiful handball. Finlay Bennett on the left foot, low and hard, finds beautiful leading there. Thomas Welby, he turns, he rolls, he looks inward into the centre of the ground, delivers beautifully. That's a great kick. That is a great kick. He's turned, he's looking. I reckon that is Nigel Osborne. Late in the game, Nigel's turned around, a few players trying to run past him saying, I've got the distance on me here. And Osborne's gone, nope, I'm going to kick this myself. Kicks, he kicks, he kicks, he kicks, and it just floats to the right-hand side. Another dip behind. Unfortunately. Quick kick in. Josh Spence goes wide. Yep, all over him. Free kick. Jack Loy hanging on or all over him, one or the other. Decides to kicking along and high again. Here's the opportunity. Players all jump. Swinging arms for the spoil. Running through the Brighton player. Picks it up. And runs straight into a wall of T3 Gully players. And they hold him up and say, oh, that's it. You're not going anywhere. We'll hold it there. Players all around the ball. Dying stages of this last quarter. Good tap down. Pick up. And kicks. And unfortunately, it's gone out of bounds, so it's last touch. Picked up by, looks like again, Nigel Osborne. What's he going to do? It's about distance. He's had a shot and he's kicked it to the right-hand side of the post, which is another behind. There's a score of 2 goals, 12 for Brighton. There's been 15 goals kicked and 30 behinds kicked today, in a day where, as I said, goal kicking hasn't been a feature of the day. Wet ball, tricky conditions, not holding against them, but should have got a few more of those. Josh Spence creeps a few miles, runs out, kicks it well. Tyler Martin running straight past with a handball. It's out of bounds. Zach McKay gets the ball, handballs it on, just doesn't quite get to Cody Tate. Ricky O'Loughlin gets the ball, kicks into the centre of the ground. Finds Nigel Osborne. Dangerous kick. Ty Murphy looks down, lowers his eyes. Otis Carthy, beautiful. One step. That's over his head. Knock it on, handball's over. Jake Robinson gets the ball, strong body tackle. Got him low and hard. Great pick up by Ricky O'Loughlin there. Knew the tackle was coming. Took the ball. Adrian Friday gets the tap down, 2 hands. O'Loughlin takes the bump as he kicks it. It was okay, umpire says. Player behind the ball, Jack Asprey. Picks wide, goes. Alex McKay, wide. Tyson Breeden looking for Chase-Lo Wellesby, didn't get there. Jumps in the air. Brodie Latham. Such a small guy, he's been very, very good over his head today as well. Very good over his head today. He's got an opportunity here, as I now know, to kick his 7th goal. Kicks up near post. Tired leg late in the day, hands on haunches after he kicked that. He's had a fair day. Not long to go now. Has he got 6? Otis Carthy's got the ball, handballs. Good strong pick up, Carthy runs past. Kicks long, high, wide, running backwards. Josh Spence gets pushed aside, handball inward. Here we go. Looking straight at goal, right on the siren. Last score of the game is a point to Brighton. Let's just write that down. So we've got 2 goal 13. Brighton to 13 goals 19 to T3 Gully. A comprehensive win. Looking at that, it is what, 72 points? Could be 73 points, 72 points. Oh, T3 Gully, strong winners today. Very good on the ball. Dominated in the ruck by Blake Penny. Got his first hand to it all day. The little fellas in the middle there, the Alex McKays, Peter Pacinas up front, Cody Tape on the wing, Cansdell. Ryan Spittle was strong all day. Shone makers. And Brodie Latham, of course. Goal kickers, Latham's kicked 6. Peter Pacinas kicked 2. Singles to Luke Brown, Cody Tape, Tyler Martin, Jake Robinson and Dylan Wilson. And with Brighton, the only 2 single goal kickers were Jared Miller and Jack Francis. Strong players for Brighton today, though. Otis Carthy had a lot of the ball. Harrison Ball, Nigel Osborne tried hard all day. Blake Higgins was good. Jack Plenty had a lot of the kicks. Finlay Bennett tried his heart out all day. Aaron Warren had a great last quarter. Dane McGarry was good down back, and a few other mentions of others. But right now, I'm going to sit down and try and work out the 3-2-1 for these best on ground Dartfish, Beanie and Archie's thongs. But we won't be telling you who that is as we keep that quiet for the rate of the day. Anyhow, so thanks very much everyone for filming footy today. Broadcast partners, Sports Interactive, Bianco Mark of the Week, ORTC Goal of the Week, Adelaide Footy League, the Buddy Bet, the Farmers Leap Winery from Padthaway, Coach of the Week, 2 bottles of Random Shot, and the Roll of the Dice Media Award. This is Tim Pillion saying thanks very much for your company today with Rohit, my cameraman. As the players come off the ground, look forward to a really nice hot shower. But Teacher and Gully will be celebrating the fact that they'll now finish in the final 5 in the Division 1 for this season, and to put that to bed with other results going their way. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.